Alan and Linda Quarnstrom were married in 1986. At that time, Alan was general manager of KCUE, K-Wing Radio in Red Wing, owned by Dean Sorensen, Sorensen Broadcasting. Linda had been employed by Diversified Brokerage Services in Richfield and moved to Red Wing. In May of 1992, Alan told Linda they should sell everything they had, cash in their investments and retirement funds, give up their incomes, and purchase WKLK, an AM/FM in Cloquet, Minnesota. They later moved into a building downtown with windows on the world.
West of Union Street in downtown Moore. We'd love to have you come and visit 10 o'clock.
One thing that Al always, preached to me early on when he took over was if you go and you serve the community, they will serve you back, so to speak. But he always preached that you have to go first, and you have to go in and you have to earn the respect of the business owners and the community. And when he did that, when he came in right away and remodeled the facilities and gave money and hired a news director and did that, slowly the business owners started to realize oh, this guy cares about us. Then the stations became more and more successful, which just then allows more and just allows to grow that coverage.
He's not just here about the money, he's here about the community and the radio station. I love being able to walk everywhere here in town and everybody knows that's Joshua. And that is what kind of local radio and community radio is about. And Al and Linda know that as well.
Really stuck into we're going to dedicate our time and our resources to thriving in these local markets and continuing to make things as local as possible and really serve the communities that they're in. And that's not easy to do. Going back to the COVID years again, when people weren't allowed to go to games, we were already broadcasting games on the radio, and I went to Al at the time and said, we need to do video for these games. That was the one question, I guess, how much money do you need? And we invested in the equipment to make it happen. There's a lot of ownerships that would have said, no, we can't invest the money at this time. It's a tough time right now. We don't know how things are going to be. And that wasn't the case with Al because he knew it was important for the communities because local sports is a really integral part of the community.
So these aren't absentee owners.
No, they're not. And to be honest, if we could have them show up here a couple of times less, it'd be better for people like me. I know up in the Red Wing stations, Linda goes in pretty much every single day. And Al loves coming up here and loves just bothering us, telling us stories, and just kind of feeling out the vibe that is like the radio station. I think what they do really well is they have a knack for understanding talent and just how people work together. You have people that are working with you that you really trust and you really like, stations tend to grow pretty well.
They really did a good job of not only caring about us as employees, but as people too. People that worked for me where their car would break down, and behind the scenes, Al and Linda would call the place where it was getting fixed and pay for it and have it fixed for them. They used some of the resources that we had here at the radio station just to help take care of people. A couple different instances of myself and others that had gotten sick, and there was no, when are you coming back? It was just you take care of yourself and take care of your family, and we'll see you when you get back.
I'd be lying if I said radio personalities like myself are easy to work with. So you need somebody that understands how to work with people, talented people like myself, and that's what kind of makes Al special. To be able to see a man that's done so much in radio and has been at so many places and been so successful, it's impossible not to look up to him from that standpoint and know that, hey, if I were to follow a similar trajectory, I could see the same type of success.
One of the biggest legacies they'll leave behind is just a passion and a desire to see small local radio stations still thrive and see the communities that those stations in thrive around them as well.
Special thanks to those who had such an impact on our success. Dean Sorensen, whose encouragement and trust was so important to us. Bill Mays, our wonderful engineer. Don Welch, our group operation manager. And each and every employee who contributed to Q Media.